This is hit the other way out toward left field. McKee is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Bo Bauer.
Into the box now, Bo Powers. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So striding forward now, Franklin Leach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So striding in, Brad Benton. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Benton playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 32, Jonathan Atkins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Atkins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The batter is the second.
Into the box, Mark Lacey, as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Chaz Hale. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0. That's ball 2.
The 2-0 on the way.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Now the 2-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Here's the 3-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Odell Townsend.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Odell Townsend. He drew a walk his first time up. And now pitch on the way.
Nope, upstairs. Nope,
2-0
that's
now.
a ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Spencer Reader.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Spencer Reader. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Two out, nobody on. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So here now's the pitcher, Jake Rogers. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Richard Wise will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Richard Wise.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Suarez.
Stepping up to the plate, Glenn Suarez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The right fielder, number 18, Manny Minton.
So now to the plate, Manny Minton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Hit hard but foul. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Paul Taylor, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jeremy Kilpatrick enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Kilpatrick.
Bottom of the sixth inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Austin Leach.
Austin Leach.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 one more time. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4.
He still couldn't put him away. So carrying the sticks.
Delivery to him on the way. And he pops him up. Drifting. Ready for another chance. Turner King. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Fouled off. Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
To the plate now, Bo Powers. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what it's like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Franklin Leach. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Mississippi is out in front here, 2-1. Standing in, Michael Wright. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
In now, Sean McKee. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base with nobody out. He's got himself a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Steven Ulrich is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Standing in now, Brad Benton, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Ulrich is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The batter, number 7.
Into the box, Mark Lacy. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball left that shot.
Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D'Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
That's dead center for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Nagy hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Glenn Suarez. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs. Tim Lee is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Kevin Nagy will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Chaz Hale is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Atkins is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate, Odell Townsend. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. Got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Ran one in tight that time, as all he can do is foul this one away. The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Matt Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Matt Bowman.
King Giles is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Mississippi, the pitcher, King Giles.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
So now to the plate, Paul Taylor, right to him. One there, on to first, and they get the double play. Michael Wright will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, There it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. The pitch. In the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ned Robinson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Austin Leach, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Bubba McCann. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2 balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now. Fouled off. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now back.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Turner King. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still at 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. On the ground to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the outfielder, Bo Powers. Michael Jordan takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. But it's offline. He scores. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rob Lee comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And this will make its way into
Number 9, Brad Benton.
at the plate, Brad Benton. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in now, Jonathan Adkins is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ground is short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Mark Lacey is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Count is 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Runners on the move for second. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the standing in, Chaz Hale, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Jordan, originally from Mississippi. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pitch.
Called strike 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's a base hit, so there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the night. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Digging in to try it again, Odell Townsend. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Spencer Reeder, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Racing back the right fielder. Ball game! So it's a two-run shot to right center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Here now is our final line score.